What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining us right here on Outside the Brand. This is your Elimination Chamber 2022 post-show review for your February 19th, 2022. This is Outside the Brand, and I am your host, Phil. We got some great guests here on us tonight for the actual post-show review of Elimination Chamber. And we were promised some twists and turns on the road to WrestleMania. Did that happen, guys? I'm not really.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, man.
I'm not really sure if we got that or not.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Nah.
Predictability wise,
they made the entire Rumble pointless. They made the WWE Championship title run for Bobby Lashley absolutely meaningless. And they made the Elimination Chamber matches some of the worst in its recent memory. Just predictable as all hell is what I can really say about this show. First of all, the Men's Elimination Chamber. Let's talk about that for a second. Rollins, and we're just going to get right into it, okay? Rollins and Austin Theory start off into the match, okay? Fine. Good starting off point. During the spot to where Rollins was going to powerbomb Austin through a chamber pod, right? The man goes through it. That's fine. But he knocks into Lashley. And supposedly, in story, they have his head, or apparently his head, gets hit by one of the support beams that is on the chamber. And they are using this concussion protocol angle to take him out of the match. WWE officials and doctors come out, they help him out of the chamber. And minutes later, Michael Cole is on commentary, says, oh yeah, no more of Bobby Lashley. He is unqualified to compete later on in this match because of the injuries that were sustained. Then it was time for somebody else to come out of the chamber. It then chooses Bobby Lashley to come out. Considering he's not there, Brock Lesnar just fucking goes rogue. He goes off script. He smashes through the fucking chamber and he just goes ham. He just does not care. He breaks through the fucking chamber walls and he's like, yeah, nah, I'm entering this match, bitch. That's just happening. And in a matter of 3 minutes, Rollins, gone. Styles, gone. Riddle, gone. If I said everybody, galore, and it's gone. I was like, okay.
The alarm is going off.
Yeah, that was me. My bad.
So, F5 to everybody. Everybody's gone. And final two were Austin Theory and Brock Lesnar. I think we knew right from there it was academic.
Yo.
I saw a crime. Phil, I would like to file a murder case, please.
Yes. Austin Theory got murdered last night by Brock Lesnar. Last afternoon, yesterday. He got demolished. And the guy. There was just no other way around it, guys. He just got killed.
I'm just glad,
He was going to be Vince's golden boy. He was going to get pushed.
Bro, I'm just glad that Austin Theory didn't land like how you know how when people usually land when they get F5
that would have been doper.
Oh, that would have been brutal.
That would have been more painful, but that would have been doper.
That would have been terrible.
So Austin, he's just running around trying to just get away from Brock Lesnar as much as he can. He was trying to actually climb onto the chamber walls and climb through one of the chain links that is in the fencing of the Elimination Chamber. He actually almost gets out.
The fact that he almost got through, that was impressive.
He legitimately almost got out of the goddamn cell. So once we all find each other on top of an Elimination Chamber pod, the man gets hit with an F5 off the chamber pod. And listen, guys, you guys know for a fact that I already love Austin Theory, but
Theory has something. He has something.
Yeah, but I think he was one of, if not the best things about this Elimination Chamber match, because the man knows how to take a beating. He knows what he's doing, and I think he could be one of the best things on WWE TV if they just treat him properly. I think he was one of the best things on this on that in that match. For
Brock's
sure.
face when he gets low, every time he gets hit with a low blow, his face, I just laugh every time when he gets hit.
Austin Theory was great.
Austin Theory, my boy. I hope I see you Monday. If not, then may he rest in peace. Tell everybody. Tell Macho Man I said what's up. Tell Roddy I said what's up. You know.
Now
says it'll be a tribute show Monday for him.
Yeah,
God.
That's messed up, man.
Here lies Austin Theory, the cause of death was.
R.I.P. in peace.
I don't know the words to that song. Whatever song they play.
That song is so sad. Every single time a shelter commercial comes on for dogs, and they play that song, and I get so sad.
I'm sobbing when I hear that
penny
song.
a day. I'm like, I don't have a penny.
We are just for 25 cents a day.
I can't buy another dog. George is already hard enough.
I don't have a penny. I'm sorry.
Wait, Phil. When you see that commercial, do you hug your dog after you watch it?
I can't buy another dog, guys. George is already hard enough. I can't do it.
No. That's not what I'm asking.
And that song makes me like hold on to George so much because I know I don't want him to go away.
It's okay.
But
it's okay, buddy.
You look at him in the eye and just be like, "You're not leaving, motherfucker."
It's okay, buddy. But at the end of it all, when Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship, we see a graphic, guys, and I want your guys' thoughts on this. We see a graphic. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, champion versus champion. It does not say title for title.
Yeah, I noticed that too, but everyone's been saying it's, even Narcolepsy said it was title for title, I believe.
Yeah, Michael Cole said it himself, even after they showed the graphic, he said that it's going to be title for
title. Read an article that said winner takes all.
Where did Michael Cole say that?
Right when Brock was going up the ramp after he won, and he was celebrating, they showed the graphic, and Michael Cole said, so at WrestleMania is going to be champion versus champion, title for title at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns.
Okay, he did say title for title. Okay,
yeah, winner takes all.
So he did say that, yeah.
Because what I have here in my notes is when it only said champion versus champion, I thought that they did not specify that, so that's good. Because if anything, we always see champion versus champion at like a Survivor Series nowadays. Which champion versus champion to me always meant no championship on the line. It's just legitimately two champions going at it. So if they did actually specify that and I just didn't hear it, that's okay. But if it is going to be champion versus champion, title for title at WrestleMania with both titles on the line, that's fine. End the brand split and get it over with. That's how I see it, but as long as they did actually specify that, that's fine with me.
That's the ultimate acknowledge me.
I honestly did not hear them say title for title. So if they did, that's great. Okay. I thought you guys are going to speak upon that more, but okay.
I don't want this damn match to
happen.
If I speak on it, I'm gonna get mad because I don't want them to have this freaking match because I know what the outcome is going to be, and then we're just going to have a repeat of the last year, but this time it's with 2 belts. The remix, I don't want to see that shit. No, turn it off. No. I mean, at this point, it's just it's like I have the script in front of me, and I'm just waiting for it to be shown to me with my eyes. So I'm just gonna sit here and hope that something changes in the near future, because I would be perfectly fine if they just completely deleted this match from WrestleMania and actually did something that wasn't extremely predictable. But
I just
whatever.
remember when the times were used to elevate the titles and superstars, but now it feels like we're putting these titles in the pockets and trapping them.
Yeah.
Now we
I'm
all know
about
the
to
story
believe
heading
this.
out of this now. Bobby Lashley's hurt.
Oh, yeah,
WWE
that's
knew
even
he was hurt, and they still made him fight in the Elimination Chamber.
They had to put on an act to make him seem like he.
No, but WWE already knew that Lashley was injured before the match even happened.
Oh, before the match happened. Oh, then
Yeah.
why did they?
They still made him compete inside the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
Just shows how much they respect the man and Bobby Lashley.
At first, I thought it was a work, but then I read it on Twitter. I was like, oh no, it was real. Okay.
And now he's out for 4 months, and now he's just gonna miss WrestleMania.
That's bum. That bums me out because Bobby won't get his rematch.
It sucks, but the way I heard some people talk about it on social media before the whole injury actually came out, people were saying, all right, well, if Lashley can get a rematch at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar, the winner can go on to face Roman at night 2 and see where that could go on. But obviously now that can't happen. The main event at night 1 will most likely be Ronda and Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but we'll get to that when we get to that. The Women's Elimination Chamber, guys. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but man, it was not the best one for me. I didn't like it all that much.
What? Which one?
The Women's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Well,
to me, it was just boring.
I can understand that, but were you expecting like more out of it? Were you expecting like spots?
I was expecting the cage to be used. They didn't use it once. They maybe used it like a couple of times to put somebody's face on the chain link, but that's it. They didn't use it.
I'm about to say, yeah. I'm about to say it was one other spot up in there where Bianca like power slammed Nikki into it. But
this mainly was a 6-pack challenge inside the Elimination Chamber. You could have had a 6-pack challenge and it would have been fine. You didn't need this Elimination Chamber to be surrounding them. I really didn't like it.
Something else was needed. It did seem a little bit bare. I don't think I was bored watching it. I was just waiting for something. I was anticipating something, and nothing really happened.
There were no big spots.
Yeah, I expected Bianca to do something like insane, and she usually performs well. So I mean, I wasn't really.
Nobody got on the pods.
Yeah, I thought she was going to hit like a KOD off the pod or something like that.
That'd have been crazy.
Like nobody got on the pods. Nobody did anything.
Unfortunately.
So
no twisted Bliss off the top rope or anything.
There was nothing. There was nothing. And by the way, Alexa Bliss is not cured. Fuck that shit. She is not cured. She came out with the same fucking gimmick. She just does not have the makeup. Give me a break.
Yeah,
I was confused.
I was confused.
Give me a break.
So one thing I was confused about was I understand that they were so I don't know if y'all noticed it too. When everybody first came out, they had Alexa Bliss come out last, but she was still supposed to be.
She was still going to be in a pod? Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
What? I was
normally the first 4 entrants are in a pod and the last 2 start the chamber.
Yeah.
So she came walking past him. I'm like, what? I'm like, because I knew the swing. I knew why, but still, I'm like,
I didn't even see the swing in one of the pods, so I didn't even see that. So I was like, okay, well, she's in a pod now. But like normally, first 4 in pods, the last 2 start the match. But no, that didn't happen. Plus, they changed the fucking rules. They changed the rules.
Yeah.
5 minute. 5 minute intervals. 5 minute intervals. Somebody is going to be entering the match, right? No, they cut that down to 2. Every 2 minutes.
I think
every 2 minutes.
Because
every 2 minutes, a new person came out.
They were rushing.
And that's what made this match was even more terrible. Is that they're rushing it. Why rush it? Both Elimination Chamber matches were less than 15 minutes.
Because they wanted more, but the matches were because they wanted the matches to go by.
Both Elimination Chamber matches were less than 15 minutes.
Should have been lasting more than at
least a half an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least half an hour.
And they saved time because the Usos match didn't even happen.
Yeah, the Usos match didn't even happen either. WWE wasted 7 hours of both the Viking Raiders and the Usos lives to not even have a match.
They probably informed them that the match was. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, knowing them, they always do show on the
I
floor.
just wouldn't show up.
It's a payday.
I'd want Goldberg money if I'm not going to have a match.
Brock Lesnar money.
I mean, you got to think about it. This is a business, and from the Viking Raiders' perspective, would you rather just take the money, or would you rather be on TV and lose? You know, I mean, you got to just think. I mean, would you rather lose in a squash match real quick to the Usos?
It wouldn't have been a squash match, Bash.
I'm about to say you're still getting paid either way.
Yeah, so.
You get paid.
I mean, the Usos either way are walking out with their titles, so
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, but the women's Bianca, I don't like. Okay, let me. Can I state this? I don't get the hate either, honestly.
Yeah, what, bro? So that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. I'm glad that we did this podcast for that, bro. Why is Bianca getting so much hate, bro?
I don't get the hate. I really don't.
Because
I'll tell you why.
We were just about to talk Bianca in a second.
I know why too, but I don't want to say it on the pod. But
now,
I will. No,
careful.
Now, here's the thing.
Careful for what? That's what it is.
We'll talk about Bianca in just a second, guys, and we'll lead into Bianca after talking about this for a second. Lita versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title match. That was, first of all, Lita looked fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Lita
was great. Lita, she can still go.
Lita looks fantastic. So that was great to see. I would not mind seeing Lita more in this women's division. At the age of 46 years old, she can still fucking go, and I love that.
Kind of like Edge, like Edge comes very good once in a while and like has a match.
Yeah, something like that. Because I mean, she doesn't need to be on TV every week. We all know this.
Right.
But
treat her like Edge. Treat her like how Edge was treated. Edge is treated.
Like an Edge treatment, right? Like girl right now, that would be perfect for her, because she can still go. She looked great. Now, sadly, during the ending of the match and where she was just standing in the middle of the ring, it was like a little bit of a send off, like a one time only kind of thing, which I hope is not the case because I want to see more of her.
I want her and Sasha 1-on-1 at Mania.
But
yeah, like
hopefully that's not the end of Lita in this women's division.
Yeah, like we all heard reports that like WWE don't have no like long-term plans for her apparently.
Yeah.
One thing that I would want to see Lita do is, like I said, either be Sasha and Lita, something where she could like put over a new superstar or like pass the torch somewhere. Like I would like to see Sasha and Lita. I'd like to see Rhea and Lita. Maybe I would like to see Alexa and Lita, like something like that.
Something of that nature, yeah.
She did put over Becky. I say like the pads to let
You
it.
didn't put over Becky?
No, I'm saying she did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
No. Don't.
No. I just misheard you. That's all.
That's okay. Cool.
But yeah. Now Bianca, she won the Elimination Chamber. She's going on to WrestleMania to face Becky for the championship at WrestleMania, trying to get her revenge after 26 seconds at SummerSlam. Now, SummerSlam, to me, and you guys can agree or disagree however you want, but that was the catalyst to having Bianca Belair not being as important on WWE TV than she honestly could be. Now, that's no hate towards her.
No.
That's no hate. But she just does not feel important. And that is wrong. That is completely wrong because Bianca Belair has done things that the Four Horsewomen have not done in this company.
Her back hurts from carrying 2021.
Yeah, and I was about to say, and
seriously,
Bianca only been here for like a year, maybe 2 years.
3. I think it's 3. Is it 2 or 3?
And she done everything. Like, bro, like, come on, man. So much.
She's a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. Well, no,
she's not. She's just one time.
Not yet. I thought she was going to win the Royal Rumble this year.
I thought she was.
Too, she did
I
the
had
Elimination Chamber instead.
I had Liv. I feel like Liv wasn't done, honestly.
But yeah, she's a Royal Rumble winner. I guarantee you, at some point, she's going to be Miss Money in the Bank. I guarantee you, at some point, she's going to be in another main event of WrestleMania. Like, main event caliber match at WrestleMania. Like, she's done so much in this business.
No, I don't want to talk about this one. Because it leads to. I don't want to talk about it. No.
But to me, right now on WWE TV, this match right here for the Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair, this has a lot on the fucking line. More than the championship. Because at the end of the day, these two have the power to make the women's division better than what it looks like right now in the current standings of the company. This match could either be really good, or it can flop once again like it did at SummerSlam. And it does not need to flop again. It should not flop again.
I was about to say, this is at WrestleMania, so it definitely shouldn't flop.
It's not that hard for them to like, well, all right.
And don't flip this the other way. Don't have Bianca beat Bella. Don't have Bianca beat Lynch in 26 seconds because that's just going to cause another problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then there's going to be a whole. Well, actually, no. Because
no.
I'm gonna say this here. Listen. The only reason why I'm gonna say that is because I want to see how they react. Not the fans. I'm talking about how WWE reacts after doing something like that. I want to see if they go for the same route as, because we had Bianca get squashed at SummerSlam and she became primarily irrelevant until really right now. If Becky were to lose in 25 seconds, what would they do in that point? Would they make her run in the same route as Bianca did, or would they just throw her?
Probably it would twist
then
her
you
around.
Would know that
they carry it on like it wouldn't happen. They carried it on like it wouldn't even happen. Probably because Becky Lynch has that power.
They probably really didn't want it to happen. It was too many. I think it was too many factors that led into this already happening, and it should have been the easiest way to go about it. That's why I'm afraid that this is going to end up in Becky winning at Mania and then just having her be champion for another year to lead up for the Ronda Rousey thing, which still don't understand, but whatever. But I mean,
we'll talk about Ronda because I got some problems with her.
It's like,
because oh god,
yes, sir.
Look, Bianca can win at WrestleMania, and you can still have the Becky and Ronda match for the championship if that's like their number one goal for some odd reason.
Yeah,
because it's going to be a year in between that.
Yeah,
Bianca's not going to be champion for a year, but at this point, if you want to tie up some loose ends and have a wrong that you very clearly messed up on, why wouldn't you have her win the match instead of giving giving Becky the chance that she's had for multiple freaking years, instead of actually building someone who you can make the case that she's been at the top of the mountain because she had her match with Sasha last year. But one, that was a match that we all knew was going to happen because they had a legitimate feud going on, and from what I remember, none of them looked extremely weak in that feud. Both of them looked like they were formidable opponents. Bianca's been looking weak for the past 7 months because of a decision that they made.
Yeah.
So this is the one chance that they have. You have a chance to right this. And for one thing, if Bianca were to, now that Bianca's getting built back up to have the WrestleMania match, maybe have her show some other emotions besides freaking happiness and smiley. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's not.
We
like
need the EST back. I'm sorry.
The one where she was. You mean the one where she was undefeated?
We need the EST back from fucking NXT. I'm sorry. Because this smiley shit gotta stop.
So you're saying Bianca should heal, or you just want that gimmick back?
No, don't be healed. Just act like you want to win.
She can be an EST and still be a babyface.
Yeah.
But what it?
Because this smiley shit just does not work.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The EST only works better when she's a heel. Honestly.
Not necessarily, because determination and determination to win a match and being a heel are two totally different things. You've seen faces getting to a certain point where they're not all happy and smiling and stuff. They get to that point where they don't want to lose, and they just think about when Cena was going through like his whole thing over the years. There were times where he just walked. He didn't do the salute. He didn't do the whole thing. He would just walk out there, and he would win a match because it turns into a determination thing. He doesn't have to turn heel to be.
There was a moment where he could have turned heel.
You feel me? Bianca doesn't need to be healed because, first of all, there's 15 heels on the women's roster, and there's like 17 people on the roster, so all of them are heels. You know what I'm saying? And most and the biggest heel, quote unquote, the biggest champion heel, Becky, she shouldn't even be a heel. Like the crowd is cheering her. They want to cheer her, and they got her as a heel. So it's like at this point, you make Bianca a face. Have her have
kind of a heel now though, because no one wants her as champion.
You got the crowd so fucking confused on what way they want to fucking boo or cheer her, and you can't fucking boo her. You can't.
You just can't.
That's why it's a freaking irritation point for me, because it doesn't even look real. Like she's just playing a part.
Kind of the reason why I kind of enjoy Becky a lot. I do, because like there's no way you can't boo this.
But they're trying to make us boo her, and that's what's coming off as fucking. What's the right terminology here?
Really bad?
Yes, but
really bad.
But it's coming off to all of us as forced, as like they're trying to make us boo her when we all know that we should not be allowing ourselves to, because of everything that she went through during her absence. Okay, no one's gonna boo a woman that just came back because she had a baby. Nobody.
And please, can we stop saying that she's been champion for 500 days, because stuff does not work like that.
Oh my god, because that's not how it works.
No,
she's not been champion for 600 days.
Even though I'm a fan of Becky, I have to say that
you relinquished the fucking championship.
You're not the champion. You have to redo your champion reign, don't you? I was gonna say, don't you gotta?
You're not the fucking champion anymore.
If Roman were to leave tomorrow for some odd reason, if he would have
like a whole year and a half, bro, what are y'all talking about?
I think that's like when Batista came back in 2007. He would be calling himself like a 600 days.
Stuff works.
Just like honestly, I'll say just like I'm gonna say the same thing with Sasha. Like if she's a heel or not, you can't boo her either. You can't.
Well, Sasha's too good to even be doing
I'm about to say that's
anything,
different.
right?
I'm about to say that's different.
Sasha and Becky are like two different cases. I think Sasha's
that's too.
But like still, either way, you can't boo either of those two.
Well,
I can boo Becky.
Thing. With Sasha, you love Sasha as either a babyface or a heel because of the work rate that she has done in this company. Not saying that Becky Lynch hasn't done anything for her work rate in this company.
I was about to say, I was like, are you sure about that, Phil? I was gonna say,
okay.
I was about to say,
okay, yeah, I'm not. Don't try to twist things. But when it comes to all of that, Sasha and Becky, like Nate and Loft said, two totally different kinds of subjects.
All four of them have different things about them and make them intricate to the women's revolution. But at the same time, there are more women superstars on the roster besides them four. As much as I would love if Sasha was champion for the rest of my life, it's not it's not sensical. And you have other people on the roster that deserve other like I don't know why Rhea got thrown to the side so quickly. I don't know why.
We need NXT Rhea.
I think Zelina Vega deserves much more than just being a really bad queen of the ring. She's improved over the.
Here's the thing with that. I think
you can do something with Piper. I think you can do something with half the roster, but they don't do anything.
I was about to say there's a lot of people that.
When you mentioned Zelina, she should get, like, you know how they granted King Booker world champion. That's exactly what they should do. That kind of treatment.
I already knew that this like Queen of the Ring thing was gonna be bad. Already.
The whole Queen's Crown tournament was a fucking joke to begin with.
But like, but her as the queen, like when she won Queen of the Ring, I feel like instantly she should have got a push. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like she should have got.
You're right. You are correct.
Well, if you win, here's the thing. I've always said this: have Money in the Bank and that pay-per-view be no more. Have Money in the Bank be at WrestleMania. Have a King or Queen of the Ring type pay-per-view, and whoever wins King and Queen of the Ring gets a title shot at SummerSlam that year.
Yeah.
And they get that push. Whether they win or lose the world championship or women's championship, that's just up for WWE to decide. And the way they actually use the push to get to that point. But
it works.
That's how it should have always worked.
But that's how the company works nowadays.
Yep, because Xavier won King of the Ring. They're not going to do nothing with him.
And they haven't done shit with him.
Honestly, if they were to push Woods, I feel like he's the next one that Brock Lesnar would target for a champion. Honestly,
well, he wants to conquer all of the New Day.
Yeah. Well, he's ended every black championship reign.
He conquered. You know what? That is true. That is actually true.
That's factual. So,
like, Big E,
The Rock, Kofi Kingston.
Yeah. That is true. I saw that earlier. I was like, "Whoa, that's."
I think maybe the only one is Booker T. I don't know if he ended that one.
No, the other one has to be either Woods or whoever would be champion. Honestly.
No. Yeah, that's crazy.
But back to what I was saying, we were going to talk about Bianca. We were talking about why she's getting so much.
Well, yeah, I was hoping when we were talking about Bianca and that point, we were going to be just discussing of her hatred and everything.
I don't get it. I legit don't get it.
It's totally unrealistic, but that's just how.
It. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people hate Bianca right now just because their favorite superstars aren't winning. So like with Liv, everybody, I think Liv should win because she's fine as heck, bro, and she deserves a pseudo shot. Like, man, like, bro, do you see
Mandy
how
Rose
hot
treatment?
She is, bro? Like,
Mandy Rose treatment.
Do you see how hot she is, bro? I think she deserves a title shot, bro. She had her title shots already. They didn't do anything with them. I don't think Liv is ready for another title shot already. Let's be that. A lot of people was coming at Alexa Bliss saying Alexa Bliss should have won. She just came back.
So wait a minute. So pretty much like a Mandy Rose treatment. A Mandy Rose treatment, basically.
Facts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now the way I had the whole Alexa Bliss going in and winning the Elimination Chamber to get to Charlotte for WrestleMania after all her revenge, that would have made a lot more sense. But the Raw Women's Championship, that makes nothing for Alexa.
Yeah, like, bro, she just came back. Like,
she just came back. She's not going for the title yet. She has to feud with somebody.
Bro, like having Alexa in the title picture is like having freaking Goldberg come back, get all these titles.
Yeah, it's nowhere near
Brock
that.
Lesnar come
I'd
back.
like to see Alexa.
John Cena
get all these title opportunities. Bro, she just came back. Let her get her feet wet. Let her get some more matches in.
Her versus Rhea in a feud, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
well,
I would rather see her and like Rhea do something like, build up.
No, her and Nikki because she claims to be a superhero, and Alexa's.
I'm about to say Rhea and Nikki is like kind of going on right now.
No. I'm saying Alexa should feud with Nikki, considering she's a superhero, but then you have to actually face a villain, which is Alexa.
Alexa and Rhea should feud. Fuck Nikki and Rhea.
My
That's
guy,
what
Real
you
One
got.
C's in the chat. My guy, Real One's in the chat. What's up? What's up, One C?
I know, we see.
There he is.
There's the man.
What up, man? But listen, it's unwarranted, this hate for Bianca. Just either get your shit on straight or just don't watch her segments. That's all I have to say about that.
I will say that
Like
Bianca.
I said, it's another reason why I think Bianca is getting so much hate, but I don't want to say it on the podcast because
We know the reason you're talking about it.
I'd rather say it on TikTok.
Bianca, like I
I'll say
said,
it.
Bianca has it all for real. I will tell you that Bianca has it all. She has her ring skills are good, her mic skills are good. Like she has it. She has the momentum.
No. Because me and freaking Phil talked about this a few weeks ago. Well,
Yeah.
actually,
It wasn't that long ago when we talked about something like this.
Bianca doesn't get the support that she should get because she's black. Just say it. It ain't that
That
bad.
is true.
Well,
Is that what you were about to, Nate? Was that what you were gonna say? Nate, was that what you?
Yes, that's
I meant to
exactly
say
what I
that
was
in the
gonna
chat
say.
the other day when we were talking.
It's not that bad if you can't say it on the podcast. It's just bad it's not our fault. It's their fault for being stupid because
Now,
they do this all the time.
when Waf and I were talking about it, I kind of felt, I felt, and I feel like you guys, some of you guys were actually in this chat along with us when we were talking. I felt a little uncomfortable because I just didn't know how to really word things properly or approach things in certain ways to actually get it out there. But once because people can twerk words around and make it seem like something that I didn't even want to say.
Exactly.
Now
I can relate so much.
And Loth, he's like, Phil, that's okay. That's okay that you really don't know how to understand how to word things properly because
nowadays you don't.
been happening for so long that it doesn't really get talked about all that much.
It don't.
The writing is literally on the wall because look at just the undoubted support for Alexa coming back or the support for Liv and just like Nate says, the shit that gets thrown at Bianca for the support for them. Like, just because you're trying to support one superstar, you don't have to tear down another completely. I mean, it's one thing if you generally dislike them, but if you're disliking them because of their skin color, that's a miss.
That's
a miss.
Like that's
wait. So like that's what I feel like. Honestly, guys, Bianca did win the match, but I also same time I still don't think Bianca's going to take the title off Becky. I really don't think Becky's going to lose that title anytime soon. I really don't.
It's fucking ridiculous if that happens. So seriously.
I really don't. I honestly don't see it. I don't see Becky losing this title anytime soon at all.
Fucking ridiculous.
The bigger picture one.
Bianca needs this more than anything, and if they don't fucking pull the trigger, then that's just...
Vince ain't going to pull the trigger.
I'll say something else before we go on to the next topic. Like, if your name is not Sasha Banks, it seems like WWE doesn't care about their black performers in the company. I swear, it doesn't seem that way.
Well, no, because
right now Bianca is getting pushed because WWE trusts her. But if Bianca was in the same position that Big E was in, where people would complain the whole time, and WWE was like, you know what, we're going to listen to y'all. Let's take the title off of Big E. She would be like Big E right now.
Pretty much.
So how would you guys feel? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say, how would you feel if WWE, you find an article on Twitter or you see it on Instagram or TikTok saying that they have after what happens, they have no plans for her, Bianca, after this?
It's a regular day.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's
I'm mad about it because they don't care, and that we you can look at all of the. Well, I'm gonna say you can think of about 75%. If you have all of the black female women's wrestlers, and think about all in all promotions, and think about 75% of them. Think about which ones are champions. Think about which ones are in actual good booking positions, and then take all of them and find a public opinion about them on social media,
Right.
and tell me what you get back from that. Because as much as you get from a Jade Cargill or a Naomi or Tasha Steelz, or you get from Sasha, you get from Sasha. I'm so happy that she is like the exception, but at the same time, I feel that it's just you can't. I feel like if someone were to say that, oh, WWE doesn't care about their black female superstars, you can say, oh, look, Sasha, when there's not a roster full. Like you had Ember Moon on the roster, and you had her going in circles.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that's how I feel about when they treat their people that are Hispanic. But I'm also like, well, they did give Santos Escobar the cruiserweight title and all that.
Yeah, you can pick and choose certain stuff, but at the same time, you can do that with anything that is considered to you as discriminatory. You can say, oh, they did this here, they did this here. Yeah, they do that there to cover up the issue that we all see is right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this into a whole black power thing.
No, yeah.
I want to say that. I'm saying the same thing about Hispanic, but I'm also like, I want to say the same thing about.
Bro.
I want to say the same thing about how they sometimes, but I'm also like, oh wait, no, Damian Priest is United States champion for crying out loud. So I'm like, wait, what am I saying?
Yeah, but what has he done with that
but just because they
exactly.
pushing Eddie Guerrero doesn't mean that they don't do horrendous things to somebody else. You know?
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Sometimes. That's how I feel about
then
the
also, how long y'all think this thing with Naomi is going to last too?
Naomi's not even going to be a part of. Well, no, she will be a part of WrestleMania with Sonya, but that's nothing as to the caliber of what she can do. Okay, it's so messed up. It's really so messed up,
Ever since she lost the SmackDown Women's Champion in 2017, nothing's changed.
I already know that it's gonna be like some people like, oh, she just had like a title shot like a couple weeks ago. Like
but she's in 16.
So did Brock Lesnar.
And yes, and that was probably one of the best matches she's ever put on in her entire WWE run. But what has that really gotten her? A match with Sonya Deville at WrestleMania that is not really going to mean anything at the end of the day, because once this feud with Sonya is over, they're probably just going to put her back to where she always was. And it's
no, so here's the thing with that match. Here's the thing with that match. I know we're probably going to get into that soon. But like Naomi versus Sonya, here's where it's going to go. Adam Pearce is going to come out one day, is going to come out saying, it will be Sonya Deville versus Naomi. If Sonya loses, she will no longer be in charge of, whatever, her authority figure.
Sonya needs to lose then, because she needs to be back in the ring.
And what does that do for Naomi? Like what?
Yeah, I was about to say, what does that do?
Nothing. Yeah. It won't do anything for Naomi, and she'll be back to where she was a couple of months ago before even showing up on SmackDown, not even being used, and that is terrible. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how they use this women and the women on the rest of the roster. It's ridiculous. But I want to move on to just something real quick before we actually get into the full show review.
Oh damn, we haven't even gotten to the full show.
I think we just pretty much. I feel like we just actually described the whole show basically. Honestly,
it was just disappointing at the end of the day. But Goldberg versus Roman was fucking perfect. 5 minutes ended perfectly fine. Now, hopefully, with this being Goldberg's final match on his fucking contract,
he's a free agent.
We can say goodbye, say fucking sayonara, and you know what?
Go
back to Atlanta, go back to your fucking kid, and never return to us again.
Phil. Tony Khan might get a contract for him. Or
Tony Khan,
listen. Tony Khan does that. That's stupid.
I'll throw up. I'll throw up like Offset.
Tony Khan already found out he was a free agent. He's like, "Yep, let me get a contract up. We're gonna swing him up now. We're gonna give him Paul White."
Do not let me on this podcast if he does that. I'm gonna lose,
man, bro.
Wait, what'd you say?
Back to Atlanta. Have a good day. Go be with your kid, who's like fucking 30 years old, or at least looks like
Tony's
it.
got the contract already up. He's like, yep. I was like, I'm gonna call Bill, and he's like, let me sign this real quick, and he's gonna get the Paul White treatment.
And hopefully this is the final match of his fucking career, because I can't stand the man.
I hope that this is done.
I beg to differ. Because knowing how WWE is,
you just want to see me suffer. You just want to see me suffer and have Goldberg.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's just no. It's not that. I only do that for a joke, but I'm talking serious. Knowing how WWE is, I feel like they would do any way in their heart to bring back Bill, honestly.
That's exactly it. You just want me to suffer.
I'm not trying to make you suffer. I'm like, you know how they get. You know how WWE is.
It hurts my soul seeing that my man
First thing you hear, first thing like,
make me
bring
suffer.
back. No. They bring back. Let's say they bring back Legends Night again. You bring back Legends Night, then over here you hear.
Bring back
Legends Night never left. They just do it every 4 years. Like, ooh,
Thank you.
Like I care about Legends Night. No,
it hurts my fucking soul knowing that my guy Saul wants me to suffer, knowing that Goldberg is going to be on my TV screen.
It's not that. It's just I just know how they can get it. I know they can bring back a legend just like that. Like it's not. It's very simple. Like next thing you know, like I said, next WrestleMania, Dwayne's coming back, of course, and then you're not going to see him again for another 5 years. You know, and. Pretty much that's it. Also, you're not going to see Triple H in the ring anymore. He's retired, but you're going to see him come back and do like whatever, a DX moment and all that type of junk. And then, like I said, Goldberg's go another way. Vince will bring Goldberg back yet again.
No.
Just fucking retire. I'm done with your shit.
He's not gonna retire, bro. I know he's gonna. I know Vince will bring him back for another Saudi match. I know.
Did y'all notice during that match though that the only offense that Goldberg had was those 2 spears?
Yes, exactly.
Good.
When Roman got
when
Goldberg was going up for the jackhammer, I'm like, boy, I know damn well you're not going.
Yeah, I was like, I know dang well he ain't finna jackhammer this dude, bro.
If he lifts Roman up, I was about to lose it. I was like, ain't no way.
He was gonna drop Roman right on his fucking head because he was already bleeding before the match even started.
Man,
he fucking headbutted the door and he busted himself open again.
He got a little hyped up. Bill got a little hyped up, you know. So like that's why he got it.
Get Goldberg off my fucking TV.
You're gonna see him again eventually, Phil. Phil, you're gonna see him again evenally. You will see him again. Mark my words.
Care about
I hope we don't see Goldberg.
Mark, y'all in the chat, y'all listen to this. You will see him again. I guarantee it, but not now. But like eventually in the future. Like
I was say, if we do see him again, he better be walking with a cane or a walker.
Nope.
Last time we saw him, he fucking tore both his ACLs. Get him off my TV.
Well, he didn't really technically.
I'm watching him walk out the door, and that's it. I ain't watching him do nothing else except leave this company and walk out.
Thank you.
He's gonna sign another Legends contract. I guarantee you. Vince will offer him another Legends contract.
Bro, I thought
the man wants to see us suffer, guys, and then that's not funny. Like that's not funny. I do not want Goldberg on my TV screen.
Bro, I thought Roman was gonna pull a Bobby Lashley and hit him in the leg with the steel chair.
Oh God!
Oh yeah! Phil would probably be cheering for joy. He's like, let me pop the champagne. Everything Goldberg's not coming back ever again. But then you're gonna be like, oh great! Now there's gonna be another encounter with this thing.
Bro, like
right.
I would have been it's like, bro, man, get off my TV.
But
now, guys, we're going to be talking about everything that happened here on the Elimination Chamber. That's just a little bit of what we got in store for you guys tonight here on OTB. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining us right here on the podcast. Make sure to go follow all of us on social media. All of the TikTok links are down in the description below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at PhillyMet. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button right now. As I see it, if I actually look on stream, the like button has been hit a total of 11 times. We just need one more person to meet our goal for tonight. I want 12 likes minimum for this stream tonight on the podcast. This week has been a crazy week for us, guys. We've been on live on the podcast for the entire week. Monday Night Raw. Tuesday's talk. We talked about Cody Rhodes. Wednesday, AEW Dynamite. Thursday, our Elimination Chamber predictions. Friday for SmackDown and Rampage. And now today being Sunday. If you missed anything from the course of this week, this crazy week in professional wrestling, go check it out. It's all on the homepage. Now, here's where your favorite part comes in, Saul. Bonfire.com, the merch. Go get your t-shirts and hoodies today on bonfire.com.
The merch! Get the merch!
I love that you guys actually made that a part of the intro. That's fucking great.
Go get the merch! Hey, you know what? We'll make a TikTok of doing that. Go get the merch!
Now, bonfire.com is the exclusive home of Outside the Brand and its merchandise. If you guys are looking for t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, or more, you guys can go to bonfire.com.
Oh, we got face mask?
Yes.
Yeah, we told you that last. I told you that last week. I told you that
a couple days ago.
Yeah, we told him a couple days ago.
Hold up.
Hold on. Ayo, Nate.
Keep going. I'm looking.
No. We need OTV Jordans. I'm waiting for those Jordans. I'm waiting for them.
Do you know how much money?
Yeah, like, come on now.
Come on, we need OTV Jordans. Come on, man.
Bro, that's gonna be $300 a piece.
Who cares? We're grabbing OTV Jordans and we're gonna
you
be
pay for it then.
Exactly.
Money.
I was like, you get the first one.
Yeah, you got.
I'll get the first. I'll swip my car up if I see OTV Jordans. I'll be the first one to grab them.
Wow, we really do got face masks.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I told you guys this. But if you guys want t-shirts, hoodies, or face masks, go there on bonfire.com and get the exclusive merchandise for Outside the Brand.
Like I said.
And now, finally, before we get into everything on the podcast,
get the merch.
He's showing the map. He's showing the map.
Show the map. Show the map. Say map.
Now, we just want to thank you guys so much for all the support that you guys have been giving us here on Outside the Brand, especially over the course of this week, because we've been live every single fucking day of the podcast of the week this week, and it's been crazy. So thank you guys so much. Continue to hit that like button, and we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Raw, but let's get right into...
Hold up. Aiden's coming up with fantastic ideas, and I'm loving them. Yes.
OTV PlayStation. That's why.
Yes.
PlayStation.
PlayStation 5. We're getting OTV. We're getting OTV PlayStation 5, y'all. You
OTV
get it right
Tesla's
here.
OTV. Yeah. Well, Snuggles is saying OTV Snuggles, but I don't know if we can do that now, man. But
no. Yeah, we just get the microphones and just says OTV on it.
Yeah. I was about to say, if we do get OTV,
listen,
it gotta be
OTV lunchboxes. Yes, somebody get that. Somebody get that down too.
I don't know if that was a typo, but OTB spandex, that can't happen, sir.
No, but also we need to get OTB Lambo, but nah. He said, OTB Lambos. I will buy it. I will buy that. Yes.
Where are you getting all this money from? What is going on?
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows the other guy. That guy knows that guy's sister. You know,
well, then send that guy or gal over here because I need that money.
Saul be getting straight stimulus checks every single week. Like, what in the world, bro? Like,
oh my god! OTB action figures. 1C is a genius. Damn it! Yes. Sign up,
bro.
The championship belt. WWE creates an OTB championship belt.
That would be wild.
I can get that done. I definitely know somebody who can do that like super fast.
Wait.
OTB title belt?
Yes.
Yes. And tell her, yes. And I will buy it. I'll be the first one to buy it too.
I told you, Phil has to have it, and then we have to go get it.
Bro, this dude saw just named like $3,000 worth of stuff. Like what?
Yeah,
what?
and I'm getting
Where are you
everything.
gonna
I'm
get
getting
the
everything
money?
that's related to this. Everything. OTB Productions. We're filming stuff too. We're gonna take over this. We're gonna take over the world, y'all. And they don't know. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for us.
Where are you getting the money though?
Where are we getting the money though? Like I said, know a guy
He's
who
being
knows a
funded
guy
from
who knows the other guy
trustees.
who knows the guy's sister. I already told
Facts.
you.
What did you just say?
I said he's being funded from trustees.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, God.
This
Like I
dude
said,
saw-
a guy.
apparently has
It's a
a
guy who
funding
knows
for
a
him.
guy who knows a guy who knows the guy's sister.
Phil, for the love
This
of God,
dude-
transition.
1 second, guys.
For real, I was like, go ahead.
But yes,
All right,
we are
it's
getting.
outside the
We're,
loft now.
listen,
It's my
Nate.
podcast.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Lock,
shut
turn
up.
your camera on. Turn your
Lock,
camera on
lock,
right now,
lock,
Lock.
lock.
Lock, turn your camera on.
Oh, y'all, shut up. Huh?
Okay,
Turn your camera on.
outside the
Listen to
law.
me. Listen to me.
I hear you.
You know how you said you want to take over TikTok? Well, we're taking
Yeah.
over the world.
I planned that already. I have a plan.
Boy
I
got
have a legitimate
nine
plan.
profiles.
We're taking
Your
over the
plan's already
world,
enacted.
bro.
For
Saul
real.
has been working on.
His plan already happened.
Yes, I
I'm
have.
making
Honestly,
14 more pages.
honest-
I'm ready.
For real, this dude long got like 20 pages, bro.
I'm
One
making
scene.
more. You think it's a game?
He's been working on it,
OTB
man.
carpet. We're more stuff. Come on, bring it up. Come on. We need more
OTB
OTB
soap.
soup. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
So
I don't know.
OTB
About
What does
that.
that even
so
look like?
y'all want to smell like us? Like what in the world?
Yeah. Wait, OTB. You want OTB cologne? I was like, what? I was like, what?
This
What
smells
are you?
just like Nate.
No, you don't. OTB
What-
towels. We're getting
what are you
everything,
doing?
y'all. We're getting everything OTB related. We're getting the Jordan.
If I see some-
Lambo. You know what? We're getting
Yeah.
OTB limo. We're getting
Us
OTB
wiping
limo.
themselves with
Oh,
a towel
man.
with Loft's face. I might.
Pause. Yeah, nah.
Nah.
Law.
We're getting
That's
OTB.
crazy.
We're getting the OTB house next. We're getting the OTB house.
Y'all got that. I promise.
I'll
I
be
hate group
off,
houses. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not like group houses. I
What?
ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like group
dude.
houses.
I'll be off location.
Wait. What'd you say, Lof? You said you what?
The group house thing, I don't like it. I can't lie to you. I do not.
Why
like
is that? Because you're
don't
afraid
like
of? Are you clinically insane or
it.
what?
I enjoy my alone time.
So do I.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but being in the
Really
house
not.
with like 7 people, I can't do it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just can't do it.
I'll lose my
Yeah,
sanity.
bro. That is true. Because I about to say, I know Saul and 1C will be going crazy in the house, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to sleep. Shut up.
Y'all sitting there wrestling. It's 3
We're
in the
just
morning.
like throwing stuff at each other and stuff. I'm like, what's that? Why
I
the
like a
fuck?
house that's in order.
And then
I'll
just
definitely
go
come to
my
visit so we
room.
can get some content in, but I can't live there, bro. I can't even do those.
Corbin said OTB money. We got dollar bills with Lost face on it. That's crazy.
Okay, now that's illegal. I feel like that's
like
if you're
how we
talking
always
fake
say
money.
Lost. I love how we always say Lost face.
Lost face.
Go lock your. Hey yo, hey 1C. He says.
What are you gonna
He
lock?
says,
Yeah,
"One
like
long
one of y'all
time."
want to just bust through the door on some.
Pause. I'm like, nah, that was a major pause for me. I'm like, hey. I'm like,
Like,
yo. He's like,
once his arm already hurts enough, so apparently. So
Hey, yo.
hey, hey.
Nope.
Hey!
That's it. That's it.
listen,
That's it. No, we're done.
Where's
we're
Phil?
done.
Phil?
Where's Phil? Where's the
Phil?
fuck is Phil?
listen, Chad. He just got a tattoo. For those well informed.
The man meant Jeff Hardy. Lockman is hero. Lockman
We're
is
going
hero.
off the rails.
But
Where's
if
Phil?
you want to think his arm
Yeah,
hurts for
we're
Phil,
getting
oh my God.
OTB ideas.
Go ahead.
Phil, you are missing out so
Go
much. We are
ahead.
getting OTB
George
ideas.
is chasing animals in the yard. I had to stop him.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Phil, we're getting OTB. Everybody in the comment section is giving us OTB ideas, and guess what? I'm like, I'm for it, bro. Like,
George was chasing animals in the yard. I had to stop him. Now,
Chasing an
look,
elephant?
My comments didn't fly.
I said animals.
Oh, let's see. We have elephants.
there were like 3 cats in a yard, and he was trying to get to them.
3 elephants and a cougar.
All right.
But all right, guys, let's get right into the show. Sorry, things were happening.
oh, we were entertaining. We were getting. They were giving us OTB ideas, and I was all for it. I'm all for it, though.
OTB
You guys are all
George
fucking crazy.
Plush.
How about that?
Yo.
But,
Hey,
OTB George plushies. That would be, bro. Hey, Phil, make that happen, bro. Make that happen,
OTB restaurant. We're not going to Ramsey, bro. A wheat strain. We don't
They
smoke.
love I've got my own menu already made up
Nah,
from
we
school.
don't. Yeah, nah.
I've always wanted to do that.
Don't do drugs, kids. You know.
No, that's
Hey,
what we do. That's
Snuggles,
not
what
what we
with
do here on
that?
OTB. We don't
Straight
do
edge the
that.
brand.
Yeah, we
Straight
don't
edge
do
the
that.
brand.
That's an idea that we're not just going to toss out the window. We will take that into consideration. Thank you.
Well, all right.
Oh my. Okay. All right.
That's
My
not
course
straight
funded
edge.
that
That's
too.
What?
TNT.
Yes. Now that's
Gonna do
better.
those.
Now,
Oh yeah, no, we ain't. That's an idea that we're going to toss out.
Yeah, that's for Saul. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I just be like, I'm like, pretty damn good.
Bro, who is
all right,
leaving?
guys. Now, let's get right into the show. The pre-show started off with Rey Mysterio and The Miz. I'm going to be completely honest. I never saw this match.
Incredible.
Me neither.
Apparently, the match went 9 minutes. Rey Mysterio won. What
Great
happened here,
work,
Bash?
me too. I just saw some incredible movements by Ray. Still looked like he was in his element. Really thought the Miz was gonna somehow, get a win, but it was good to see Ray win that, and in a good manner too. It wasn't, something that felt like it was too cheap. Dominik did get thrown out, but overall it was a really good match.
Wait, Dominik got thrown out?
Yeah, I believe he ended up getting Miz faked a chair shot when they were fighting over a chair, and I think Dom ended up getting tossed out, and then right as that was happening, I think Ray went for a little senton roll up. That was dope.
Now, here's the endings of this matchup because I do have it up right here. Miz goes to the outside to grab a chair, but Ray then dives over the top rope onto him. Miz and Dominik wind up struggling with the chair, and Miz kicks the steel steps, pretending Dominik hit him with the chair. Okay, so I see how that works out now. This time the referee does see Dominik from ringside, and Ray is objecting the view when Miz grabs him from behind and wants a skull-crushing finale, but Ray counters into a roll to get the 1-2-3. Okay, so
I was right on with that.
yeah, so you actually got that pretty spot on. Rey Mysterio does pick up the win. Miz is shocked at the moment, then runs and attacks Ray. Dominik rushes down to help his father, and together they hit a double 619. Then Ray splashes Miz, and they pose together. The panel continues to talk about the Elimination Chamber as the kickoff show ends, and we get right into the pay-per-view. Now, at this time, I was at work, so I didn't even see the entire show. I saw it at a friend's house later on that afternoon. But yeah, who was actually watching the show live?
Me.
I did up until after the women's chamber. Then
Okay.
Surprised I didn't fall asleep during that first match.
And Nate, you didn't see the show live?
Nah, I did the replay on TikTok. So yeah, nah.
Yeah, because I did a replay too over at a friend's house. But you guys saw this live, and in living color, started at noon, right in front of your faces. So we are here in Saudi Arabia for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It was pretty much the stage setup. It was
Crown
I
Jewel.
want to say it was exactly like Monday Night Raw, but it had the big screen like it always does for Raw and SmackDown and everything. Just the two side panels were obviously different.
Crown Jewel.
They don't change it anymore.
Yeah, they didn't really change too much of it. We started off.
Yeah, no, it's the same three colors pretty much.
Yeah, it was. Every single Saudi Arabia event seems to either be having green and yellow put together.
Green, yellow, and purple.
Yeah. We started off with the Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns takes on Phil, and this was a good fight. And this was just 5 minutes of like we all thought, spear, 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 Superman punch, spear, spear.
Guillotine.
Done.
Guillotine.
Full guillotine. Done.
I'm so
And,
glad he choked, bro.
When he choked him out, I was like, don't get back up. Don't get back up.
He choked that old man out, bro.
Good.
Feels like it should have been me.
What? No, I don't want to get choked out by Roman.
No, you choking out Bill. You choking out Bill.
Oh, me choking out Bill. That would have been a sight to see.
That's
but-
you're like it should have been me.
Almost jackhammer, yeah, but if he actually executed that jackhammer, Roman Reigns probably would
R.I.P. to
not
Roman.
really be here anymore.
Yeah.
Because he can't do a jackhammer to save his life. But Goldberg lifts Roman because he wants to hit the jackhammer. Here we are. We're in a match now. But Roman counters and lands and Uranagi for a 2 count. Roman then hits a Superman punch and runs for a spear, but Goldberg just crashes him into a second spear. So he was just going for a spear of his own. Then Goldberg then lifts Roman for a jackknife, but Reigns locks in the guillotine, and Goldberg runs him backwards into a buckle. But Roman still holds on, and Goldberg passes out.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns retains the Universal Heavyweight Championship. We are the ones. Well, I know you're pretty sad about this, but at the end of the day, Roman's still your champion. He'll be in WrestleMania.
Boo.
Acknowledge him.
Boo.
No. There ain't no boo. Ain't no boo. Acknowledge him.
No.
Ain't no boo. It ain't no boo. Acknowledge him.
No,
Acknowledge
there
him.
is boo. I don't care.
No. Turn the camera on. Turn the camera on. Look at me. No. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him.
I can't wait till he loses. Oh my god, I can't wait. Oh my god,
You're not. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen right now.
Phil,
It ain't happening.
I'm warning you now. Phil, I'm warning you now. So when it happens, don't yell at me. I'm going to be the most obnoxious I possibly can be when he loses. I'm telling everyone.
And this is where
I'm not letting anybody say a word.
And Nate, this is where I get violent. This is where I get violent and stuff. You already know.
Well,
Here
here
we
go, guys, because it's gonna be The Rock. So let's get ready for it.
Dwayne.
I'm hearing some things that it could be The Rock to be Roman.
Oh,
Please, God.
oh, that's gonna make it better.
Dwayne.
No,
Roman
don't you
2
have
belt.
an
That's
acknowledgement
right. That's
shirt?
right. You hear that, Loft? Roman
Batch,
2
I hear you.
happening.
Batch, I hear you, and I'm gonna say something to you too later. I
Uh-oh.
heard you.
Oh,
I heard
shit.
that.
The Rock don't need that.
You don't need a title, but at least have the match. Just the match.
Yeah, so Roman can win again, and
just
then
have
we just
the match.
continue
Like,
from being champion for the next 20 years.
Either
No,
title or no title, Rock
You
would put
on
him
the
over regardless.
you on the
Bro,
old
that's just
school
like
now. He's
when-
on the 7-year reign.
Bro, that's
Please,
just like
God, no.
when Rock came back in
have some happiness.
2013 and beat CM Punk.
But there's only one way Rock can win. And Nate, you already know where I'm going with it.
Here's the
The
thing.
same
Just
thing
like
10 years
Saul
ago?
only wants me to have Goldberg matches, everybody else just wants you to have Roman matches and have Roman be champion. So we both need to have
It's ridiculous,
to
man.
have a little bit of a discussion on to why everybody just wants us to suffer.
I'm gonna have a discussion. It's gonna be real loud and
Bill's happening again, though, Phil.
whenever it happens,
Roman's not
I
losing the
promise.
title off. Roman's not losing the title. You're going to see 2 belt.
I'm
Yeah,
warning
you're
y'all
gonna see
right
2
now.
belt.
Let it be a WrestleMania. Oh man, oh.
All right, guys. But at the end of the day, Roman Reigns does retain the Universal Championship. He's just going to be here as Universal Champion, and we honestly can't do anything about it until we just figure something out at the end of the day. Now, we started off the Elimination Chamber for the women now. And Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Doudrop, Rhea Ripley, Nikki A.S.H, and Alexa Bliss. Oh, wait, did I say Nikki A.S.H? I meant Nikki T.R. A.S.H. Now... sorry, I have to get in there.
Oh man.
Match begins with Nikki, T.R. A.S.H, and Liv Morgan. Now, I have to say, I know the women have to cover up in Saudi Arabia, but man, I don't know what was going on, but Liv, she was looking pretty damn fine tonight, or last night, or yesterday. They have her always in crazy ass stuff. I don't care if I'm stepping. I don't care. You guys love her too. Go ahead. Go at it.
No, that's not that. They're like, we're telling Brett. That's like we're telling Brett.
Man, all I know is that I know there was hot up in all that pleather though that they was wearing.
Yes.
Like, bro,
They always have to cover up, but man, it had to have been hot.
Man, I'm like, I know they sweating.
I bet when they get on the, I bet when they're like their match is over, they're like, take it off now, and they're like, take this off of me now.
Yeah.
just change into different clothing. But guys, we started off with Morgan and Nikki. As we all know, Bianca won a gauntlet match. To enter the chamber last. Alexa Bliss had a swing in her pod, and she was just swinging around, having a good time. We had, huh?
I said I would be too.
Now we had Rhea Ripley enter the match next, and they were just whacking each other around. Rhea Ripley was throwing Liv into the chamber links and everything like that. First out was Doudrop. Sorry, excuse me, and then they have this all whacked up here. Rhea Ripley was out second, and it turned into the fatal 4-way, and then we had a Nikki A.S.H was eliminated by Rhea when she hit her riptide. This is all thrown out there randomly in this article, and they really did not know how to actually work this properly. Alexa Bliss is then stepping out after Nikki was eliminated. And she was doing her thing, and Doudrop was eventually eliminated when Morgan did a sunset flip powerbomb off the ropes into a pinning combination. So Doudrop is eliminated. Bianca Belair is released from her pod, and she comes in and takes out Liv Morgan. Bianca then hits a one-handed military press on Morgan, and then a moonsault to Alexa Bliss. Ripley and Bianca come face to face. Then they grab Bliss and Morgan, and they hit stereo stalling suplexes. Rhea then slaps Bianca Belair across the face, and they are trading some blows. And Morgan then hits them both with recoils, but Alexa knocks her down and hits a twisted Bliss for the pinfall. So Liv Morgan is then eliminated. We're down to the final three. Ripley hit a riptide on Bliss, but she counters that into a DDT. And Belair grabs Ripley and hits a KOD for the pinfall. So it says Bianca Belair was eliminated. That's not the case. Ripley was eliminated. That makes no sense. Bianca Belair was not eliminated in this match. Don't worry. Alexa tried to hit a twisted Bliss on Bianca, but Belair slams Bliss into the chamber a few times and then throws her back inside the ring. Belair then goes for a 450, but this 450 was, I don't know what the fuck happened. She did not get all the rotation, and she just fell flat on her face. I don't know if you guys saw that too, but the 450 Bianca was trying to execute was not, it didn't look right.
Sorry, what? I was like, sorry, what was that?
Nobody listened to me during that entire time. Bianca Belair
No, I didn't see that part. I don't think.
Yeah, I
Bianca
saw
Belair
it.
was trying to do a 450, and she just did not. She
I was
just
like,
did not execute it properly at all.
I think she executed it properly. It's just like I think it was just the camera angle from where it was. Yeah, she didn't like land on like directly on her face though, but
No, she didn't. That might have been a little bit of an exaggeration, but she did not land that 450
yeah,
at
she
all.
completely missed.
But she failed to hit that. She failed to hit the 450. Bliss attempts for a DDT, but Belair handsprings out of it. Belair then goes for a standing moonsault, but Bliss then gets the knees up and rolls her up for a 2 count. Bliss with another failed roll up, and then she talks trash to Belair, who then picks her up and hits a KOD for the win. And now she gets the WrestleMania spot and goes on to face the Raw Women's Champion. Whether that be Becky Lynch or Lita, that remained to be seen at that time. We then see a video package of various WWE superstars playing sports with some children in Saudi Arabia. That was always something great to see. They always do these video packages, and it's just great to see something like that happen for WWE and the fans alike. We then see that we are going to be getting into tag match between Ronda Rousey, Naomi, Sonya, and Charlotte Flair. Ronda Rousey has to have her arm tied behind her back, and she did not have her arm tied behind her back.
For real, it was on the side.
What the fuck was that?
It was on the side.
She did not have her arm tied.
I feel like it was just hurting Ronda at that point.
Yeah. Like I get like nah because
she was coming into this as like she was like going to like the fucking Tokyo Dome. Like she was wrestling.
No, that was
Japan.
her no. That's her judo outfit. That's what she used to wear when she fought in judo.
Well then she needs to figure something else out, because that was just not it. Like that was fucking ridiculous.
No, because she couldn't wear her clothing, so she decided to bring her judo gear.
Well, figure something else out, because that was just not it.
That was the
wrestling something else
that she wore when she won in the Olympics, so that's why she wore it.
Yeah, she won like a medal. She won a medal.
That was not it.
She won a medal with that outfit. So
yeah.
Okay.
She's not Kurt Angle status, but you know.
But she, like you said, I was about to say she's not Kurt Angle.
Jack Swagger.
Jack
Swagger.
Oh yeah, you don't know how much I say that actually.
Jack Swagger.
American.
Jack 1-2.
Jack 1-2. Oh yeah.
Oh, dang.
That song was great.
That song is that's underrated. That's another underrated theme. Honestly,
I have that song in my playlist.
I revamped it though. I say Mike check 1-2.
Oh
yeah.
Hey, who would do the push-ups with Jack? Who would do the push-ups with Jack?
He just falls and does a push.
Oh, you know how much upper body strength you have to do that? Like,
yeah.
Yes, I do. Very well. I do. Trust me.
This fucking match. If this match proved anything, is that Charlotte and Ronda are going to have a terrible main event for night 1.
You don't know that.
And yes, they will. And you know, Sonya and Naomi, that I guarantee you this match is not even going to last like maybe 10 minutes at WrestleMania. This match was not good.
If you were talking about the match at WrestleMania, I was like, Phil, it hasn't even happened yet. I was going to say, like,
Charlotte and Ronda is going to flop.
I don't believe that. I hardly believe it.
It's going to flop.
I don't see
it. There's something about this match that is just not going to work well.
Okay, well, don't say it's gonna. Don't say it's gonna. Don't say it like.
If it flops, I want you to come back on this podcast and tell me I'm right.
I'm not saying.
But if it's good, but if they pull off something, because Honestly, who knows? Night 1 could be good like last time.
Night 1 as an entire whole could be good, but I don't think this match is going to last. Is going to be good. So I really don't. The way Charlotte just does not care, the way Ronda just does not want to be here. There's no way that this match could actually be something decent.
What do you want to do? Add Sasha into the mix? I mean, like, to make it better?
Can't have these triple threats, but you listen, Charlotte and Ronda have to actually show up and care. They have to show up and care for this to mean anything of relevance.
Charlotte doesn't even want to sell, so I don't know.
Exactly. Charlotte doesn't want to sell. Ronda doesn't want to be here.
You don't need to.
It's just weird.
This match is not. This match has the workings of being one of the worst women's matches in WrestleMania history for the recent times.
This is terrible.
Hey, D'Angelo, chill out. Nah.
I think Charlotte's selling his tickets. Boy, she ain't selling no moves.
Continue, Phil.
Now, well, and that's the thing. They had to sell 100,000 tickets times 2, and that's why Ronda is in the spot that she is in. Deville tags in and throws Ronda outside the ring, then knees Naomi for a near fall. Rousey then tags back in and lands a fury of strikes to Sonya, followed by Piper's Pit. And then Rousey grabs the arm and trash talks Flair, and shrugs it off, and she just watches Rousey lock in the armbar on Deville, and she taps out. So Ronda and Naomi pick up the win. And it's just academic at this point. This was just to set up 2 matches at WrestleMania, and we'll see these 4 at Mania. So there we go. Thoughts on this match, Joe?
No thoughts.
No thoughts.
No comment.
Just don't care about it.
No comment.
Just don't care about it.
I got,
no comment.
I
Ronda's winning the champion. That's all it is.
Probably.
How about so we obviously know that.
Ronda's winning the title. There's no fucking doubt about it. But.
How about it's all. Why do people cheer for Ronda? That's what I want to know.
Why do what?
I can't stand it, bro.
I said why? I said why do people cheer for Ronda?
Why did people cheer for who?
Ronda.
Why do people?
Rousey.
I don't
UFC.
know. Why do you think
chick.
so? Why do you think so?
UFC chick.
It's weird because even after what she said about the fans and WWE itself, people still cheer for Ronda, and I just don't understand. Is it because she came back and we're about to get a new champion, or what?
I think they will get tired of her eventually.
I'm already.
They will. Oh, they will.
I was tired of her when she first got here.
Exactly.
Well, no, but the fans in general. But the fans in general, Ronda's gonna get. She is gonna be. They're gonna get tired of her eventually when she has that title reign. But also, it would get SmackDown up in ratings, So and I do see why. I understand your guys' point, but also I honestly don't get it. Honestly, I know you say you don't. I know Phil says she does not want to be here, but still, she still does her parts to quote unquote entertain.
Man, I don't, man. I don't see the appeal in Ronda right now. I think when she do win the title, is she gonna have the freaking Brock Lesnar treatment where she only?
I think no, because I feel like
that would make it even worse.
No, I feel like they'll make her show up on TV. I think they'll make her show up on TV. They'll give her the Roman Reigns treatment. They'll put her on.
Is she only gonna like defend it on pay-per-views, or would you have it like
Probably, and probably the champion, yes, but like having a match, kind of like how Roman does. Have a good match, very good once in a while on SmackDown or whatever. I feel like that will, yeah, most definitely.
Let's hope. Go ahead, Phil.
Next match had a fucking spot in this that legitimately made me cringe to the fucking core.
Oh my god! I thought he was dead. I thought it was just another crime, Phil. I thought it was.
This is why two big men cannot do spots like this. Madcap Moss fucking almost died.
I thought it was over for Madcap, bro. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
This Falls Count Anywhere match legitimately turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match, and I want to say that 80% of this match happened inside the ring, and it was a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Man, bro, and one other thing, Phil, there's no disqualifications. I only seen one weapon used once, and it was from Baron Corbin, who wasn't even.
Well, that's because it was a 2-on-1 handicap match, dude. It wasn't Falls Count Anywhere.
That's all it was.
I'm like, bro, where's the weapons? Where's the kendo sticks? Like, where's the tables at?
Where's the trash can?
Exactly. Where's the trash cans?
I haven't seen a trash can used in WWE in like 15 years.
No, 2015. 2015 was the last time we saw a trash can.
What match was that?
Undertaker and Shane.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's a crazy match to remember. So
yeah, it's a fucking crazy ass match to remember the last time a trash can was used.
Yeah, like that's why you guys. I think that's why you guys need me. You're like, so what was this?
You know all the dates. You know all the dates.
I know all the dates, and that's fine.
That's insane.
He's like, we need to do another Jeopardy to put it to the test, Saul.
Man, Madcap almost died, bro.
That's the reason why you do not have these two big men do a spot like that. A reverse Alabama slam like that should not be done.
Look at Lance Archer. He did a moonsault and he almost broke his freaking.
I love a good Alabama slam, but goodness gracious,
I'm gonna snap an Alabama slam. I haven't seen an Alabama slam in a minute. And then next thing you know,
and that Lance Archer spot that you're talking about, Saul, that just should not have happened either.
Nope.
Lance Archer jumping around.
But jeez, that's
all right. Pizza Madcap. You had a good run. The last time I remembered you was when you won a 24/7 title.
Now, McIntyre had a belly-to-belly over the announce desk. McIntyre then lines up for a shot on the floor, but then Corbin attacks him with a steel chair. Corbin and Moss then throw McIntyre through the barricade for a near fall. Then back inside the ring, Moss goes up top, and Drew climbs up with him and hits a superplex for a near fall. Those two, even on that spot, they had wobbly legs, and I thought something bad could have even happened there. McIntyre then hits a future shot DDT for a near fall. Drew then lifts Angela as Corbin rushes in to try to swing at him, but Corbin then ducks it and bails outside the ring. McIntyre is running with the sword at this point as he hits a claymore on Madcap Moss and gets the win. Running with a sword as you're going to kick somebody in the face with a big boot, with a flying big boot, is not something we should be seeing. Put the fucking sword down.
He gonna hit him with it? What's going on?
Put the fucking sword down instead of, charging at the man with a sword in tow and you're kicking the man. Put the sword down.
Man, one thing I'll say, big ups to Madcap, bro, because that, man, my guy.
Props to Cap for finishing the match. Man, I would not have.
Big ups to him for finishing the match because that was nasty. Like, man, my God. Like,
I would have called for the referee and have an audible because
you see the referee like hurry up and like talk to him like, hey, you good? Like,
yeah.
Like,
because
Who knows? Maybe Drew was trying to get back at him for injuring his neck.
Listen, that's a terrible receipt. Honestly, if you're going to give somebody a receipt, you do not do a fucking spot like that.
I know.
Wow, that's a crazy ass receipt McIntyre was trying to give if that was the case.
Shout out to Madcap Moss because that was nasty looking.
And that's a crazy ass receipt. The match was good.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was one of the two better in ring matches of the night.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I wish there was more weapons involved, but
it was a good ass match. It was just the execution of that Alabama slam just should not have happened.
Yeah. I think he just didn't tuck his head. If he didn't tuck his head, it looked like he was just trying to flip. If he was landing on his face, I feel like it would look better. But I think he tried to flip or something. Whatever he tried to do, he didn't reach there in time.
Well, those guys are they're big men. Like they're tall, they're big. And the thing is, McIntyre has been doing that reverse Alabama slam since he even really came back. He was doing it in NXT and everything, but we haven't seen it in God knows how long.
Man, I was like, oh snap, an Alabama slam. This is about to be fire, not knowing that he was going to land directly on his head. I'm like,
if he just lands directly, I was like, oh my God. When the entire family and I, because I was over at a friend's house, when we were watching that shit, we all cringed. I mean, I legitimately got off the couch and was running throughout the house trying to run off my desires like fucking Josh did in Drake and Josh. Like, he's just running off his desires. I'm trying to run off my disgustment after
I was going to say, I was like, your disgustment? I was going to say.
I was just running off.
Disgustment or disappointment?
Disgustment, because I was disgusted after all of that. That spot was terrible. But at the end of the day, the match was good. It was just a poorly executed reverse Alabama slam. But at the end of the day, McIntyre wins. And he'll be facing most likely Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. Sadly. But
yeah,
it's probably what's going to happen.
Wish he had like a bigger role in WrestleMania.
Facts. Now, I didn't even see this part. Apparently, Miz was being interviewed back in the backstage area. I didn't see this.
Oh no.
Not this. No.
I didn't see this. So So Miz was being interviewed backstage, and he tells Kevin Patrick to shut up. Yes, he lost to Rey Mysterio early on in the night, but he cheated with his son. This was a handicap match. The last match was more a handicap match than the Miz, I think. But don't worry. He's going to find himself a partner, a man who's an incredible athlete with good looks just like him, and he has just the guy in mind. It's not who you think.
No.
So don't get it twisted. It's not Cody Rhodes.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
We know who it is.
It's fucking Logan Paul.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that. No.
Why?
It's fucking Logan Paul.
It's fucking Logan Paul, you dickhead.
Bro, Logan Paul and the Miz versus the Mysterios. Why? Like, bruh. Come on, man.
Fucking Logan Paul.
I thought Johnny Knoxville was bad, but come on, man.
Come on, man. No, I can handle Johnny Knoxville, but Logan fucking Paul, like, come on, man. Like,
Logan fucking Paul. We then go.
Next thing you know, Nate. Next thing you know, Tyron Woodley's the special guest on Raw. Watch that. Watch.
Don't do that. Too soon, bro.
You need to stop giving them ideas.
It's too soon, bro.
Yo, this WrestleMania card looks absolutely trash. Like so far.
Listen. I want to actually read this tweet out to you guys by Raj Giri of WrestlingInc.com. He's tweeting out this WrestleMania card right now, and this WrestleMania card looks like one of the worst WrestleMania cards I've ever seen in my fucking life. We got Brock and Roman. We got Ronda and Charlotte. We got Becky and Bianca. We then have Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on Kevin Owens. We then have Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. And then Drew McIntyre versus versus Happy Corbin. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that WrestleMania card isn't super stacked like I thought it was going to be. But, hey, man. Wait, so the Usos not? Oh yeah, that's right. The Usos. Wait, so is the
Usos match
Usos
never
not?
happened.
I know, but I'm saying like, are they not having a match at WrestleMania?
Well, no, these are just the matches that we see are going to be confirmed so far. Trust me, there's like 6 weeks left. So obviously more stuff is going to be announced because we have to have 2 nights of this thing. With like 8 matches for each night. So more stuff is going to be confirmed. But after the Elimination Chamber, those 8 matches, 7 matches rather, could be a night on its own. So we'll see what happens. But yes, there will be more announcements for matches to come. One of those matches, please let it be AJ Styles versus Edge. That's all I'm saying.
Please. That would be, bro. Oh my god.
That
bro.
will be fire.
If we finally get that match, that would be
Edge wants
that would be the match
AJ
that I would
wants
want to
it.
watch.
That's it.
Let that
Bro,
be night 2. Let that match be night 2.
That would be the match that I would want to watch the most out of the whole WrestleMania card. No cap.
Honestly, if it's on night 2, that has to be the co-main event.
My God, bro, that would be fantastic. 2 of my favorite wrestlers in the my God, bro. Oh.
Hey, a flying forearm, but Edge gets the spear. Hopefully, he protects his neck if he hits
The phenomenal forearm into a spear would be
That
great.
would be fantastic.
Hopefully, Edge can protect his neck when he hits him with the spear in midair. Hopefully.
But listen, WrestleMania, whether it's going to be an absolute flop or whether it actually is going to be the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time, keyword stupendous.
Stupendous.
That could be remain to be seen. We have the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Lita. We talked about this earlier on in the open. This match was really good. Lita was fantastic for 46 years old. She looked fucking great. We saw her in the Rumble for 15 minutes or so, but you really can't gauge somebody on that type of a match, considering you're just trying to survive and not go over the top rope. But in a good, clean one-on-one match with Becky Lynch, this was a really good showcase for Lita. And like I said earlier, I want to see more of her in this women's division in an Edge-like role. I would not mind that a single bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it either.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Lita and Edge. Lita
versus Edge. I was like, what?
Lita in an Edge-like role, yes.
Oh, in an Edge-like role. Okay, yeah.
I thought you meant
Lita in an Edge-like role, yes.
together or
He
something.
said
I was
Lita
like,
versus
oh.
Edge. I was like, Phil.
Listen, they could be on the same brand. Who knows what the fuck WWE can be thinking of.
If they were on the same brand, how would you guys feel if they had that encounter?
Well, they are on the same brand.
No, how about this? They're at WrestleMania, right? What if they have that encounter, Lita and Edge?
Bro, I'm pretty sure they're still good friends in real life, even though what happened in the past. So.
That was that was just something crazy in itself. But
or you get that, you get Edge, Lita. How about this? Mick Foley backstage. Boom. That's a WrestleMania moment.
Call back to that WrestleMania match.
I love that match.
I'm about to say, Saul is dreaming extra hard, bro.
Yeah, he's just going at it. He's just going for it.
Right now.
Come on, you wouldn't. Come on, man. That match is childhood, bro.
Oh, that match.
But this was a good 12-minute match for Lita. She had a great showcase here.
She can still go.
And I want to see more of her, but with that last kind of send-off that we technically saw her do in Saudi Arabia, I really hope that's not the end.
It might be. I read somewhere that they didn't have much plans for her.
Yeah, they said that they haven't had much plans for her in WWE, which I don't like. But like what Phil said, if they would put her in like an Edge type deal where like she come back and wrestle like a couple matches or like put somebody over, like I said, Rhea, Bianca, Liv, Alexa, somebody like that, Becky again. I wouldn't mind it at all. Like even if she like hold a championship, like I wouldn't mind it, but like just don't like with the championship thing. Don't pull like a freaking Brock Lesnar Goldberg type thing where she wins the championship and then you don't see it for like a good 4 months. But I'm definitely down with her like doing like an Edge type thing where like she wrestles somebody and basically like passes the torch type thing with her where she help bring up new superstars, man. Like yeah.
Now here's the thing. People, and I know a lot of people that would call us hypocrites for saying all this. Because we hate having part-timers here like a Goldberg or a Brock Lesnar, and then all of a sudden we want Lita to come back to be a part of this division in an Edge-like role.
We enjoy John Cena. We enjoy Cena when he comes
John Cena don't come back and automatically request championship matches though.
Yeah. Now, this whole Lita thing, Lita needs this because, well, she doesn't really need this. The women's division needs this because there's no actual women in that roster that looks credible for either champion. Lita, on the other hand, she can be plugged in on fucking any kind of situation, and she's just going to make that match look phenomenal. Now, could that be hypocritical? Yes, because we just don't like being part-timers here, especially myself and Nate. Mm-hmm. But listen, she looked good here. She's not like a fucking Goldberg to where as soon as she walks down to the ring, she's fucking hyperventilating.
Hey, before she gets out to the ring, busting her head on the door.
Right, exactly. She's not busted open before the match even starts.
Bro, and then freaking Goldberg be hacking and coughing, bro, from smoke. I don't know. I'm like,
the thing is, from what I saw in that match, Lita didn't tear both her ACLs like Goldberg almost did at SummerSlam.
Nate, never make that sound again.
Bro,
do it again. Nate, do it again.
Y'all know that's what he be doing.
Do it again.
Oh my god.
Y'all know that what he be doing, bro. As soon as the security he come out. He come out, he hit his head on the door, and then he come out. Like, bro,
the Black Ops song.
I mean, Locke. Hey, it's better than hearing Paul Bearer. It's better hearing Paul Bearer speaking in his promos.
But now, Locke. When it comes to Lita, what did you think of her performance in all of this? I thought she did really well for the time that she was given in this 12-minute match.
She did amazing. In that near fall at the end, I promise I was like jumping on my seat because I thought she won.
The twist of fate into the fucking moonsault, and then she almost got that pin. We were jumping up and down in the household. I'm not even lying. We were jumping up and down.
You legit thought that was it?
Yeah, that was a really good near fall.
That was such a well-executed near fall spot. I fucking loved it.
The finish was anticlimactic as all.
I didn't think that was gonna finish her off, and yet it didn't.
Now the ending of this match, like Law said, was fucking anticlimactic as all hell.
Yeah, I hated that ending.
Now Becky drags Lita near the corner and climbs the ropes and hits a and hits it and hits a Lita salt, but Lita avoids it and hits a twist of fate. Lita then hits a Lita salt or moonsault, whatever they really call it, and covers, but Becky kicks out. Lita then lifts her up, but Becky hits a manhandle slam just fucking out of nowhere, and now is it. Now, like, no, my friend's dad, he was just like, that shit was bullcrap. And those were legit his words. He does not watch wrestling all that much, but when he was watching that right there, he's like, we all know that other lady should have won because look at the way that crowd is reacting towards her compared to the one with red hair.
Hey, he wasn't capping though. He wasn't
because she's so why because putting her over is a bad thing. Like, I want to know.
Like I said, my friend's dad does not watch wrestling, so he doesn't really technically know all that terminology. But at the end of the day, he knows what the fuck he's talking about because Lita was fucking great. She does not. And even he wanted her to win. So
the fact that he said, "Look at how that crowd reacted to her," that's fantastic.
That's just showing you that Becky's doing her job, bro.
That is fantastic.
No, he's talking about Lita.
Oh, Lita.
Yeah. He's saying Lita should have been the one to win because of that, because of the crowd reaction towards her.
That's what I mean. Like, he doesn't like Becky. I was like, well, Becky's doing her job then.
It's not because he doesn't like Becky.
It's not because he doesn't like Becky. It's because he doesn't know what the fuck is happening here.
He's reading the reaction of them to Lita.
He has no. He's never watched wrestling up until that day.
Oh wow.
He doesn't watch it. So when he was watching it here, he was saying that the one that lost should have won because of the way the crowd was reacting towards her compared to the redheaded one, which was Becky.
Yeah.
So he was saying that. Now, this match was good. What happens now? Becky, Bianca, we talked about it earlier. Is it going to happen? We'll see. But that's how everything goes down for WrestleMania. After the match, both women look to be a little emotional, but Becky does her best to not let it show. Lita then fights tears and poses on the ropes as her music plays. If that was her last match, Lita was fucking awesome. And that's why she is one of the all-time greats. That's it.
And if not her last match, then come back for one good run, the Edge treatment way.
Then do it, please. Now, we had an awesome Hall of Fame video package for the first 2022 inductee, which is The Undertaker. Having that metal. What? Okay. For all you music lovers out there, you'll know the song. I know it was by Metallica, but what was it?
Undertaker?
Boy, I'm a hip hop head. I am not.
The song that was playing during that video package.
I have no clue. Song. I haven't listened to Metallica in a minute. I have no clue.
The Metallica song. I know that because they played that on
anything Undertaker or Triple H related Metallica plays.
Well, I know that, but
I don't know the song. I haven't listened to them in a minute, so I don't know.
Let me look it up because I need to look it up now because it's just a perfect song for him.
Now you're gonna now Phil's gonna listen to it and be like, it's a pretty good song.
No. Here's like it was a great song for that video package. Shoot. No, that wasn't the Undertaker 2000 theme. It wasn't. It was a different song by Metallica.
Yeah. American Badass was written. You're talking about the other one where they tribute him before he retired? I love that song.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the one they used in this package.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to somebody else's Twitter because they wrote this down like it was a fucking book.
It went into detail about the video package, bro.
Yes.
So
Ayo, Nate. When I start wrestling, what do you think my video package are gonna be like? What song do you think they're gonna use?
There's gonna be a whole bunch of songs that involves Eddie Guerrero.
Good luck with that. Somebody's gonna rap the what Eddie in a song or something for me or what?
I don't know.
But the point is, the video package was great. Undertaker very well deserving of the 2022 Hall of Fame. It should have happened years ago, but man, I'm so happy for Uncle Mark getting inside the WWE Hall of Fame.
Uncle Taker, get it right. Get it right. Uncle
Calloway.
Taker. No, we call
Mark
him
Calloway. Sad But True by Metallica. That's the song. Sad But True.
Bill's going to listen to that later on today. I know he's going to.
For real.
That song fucking fit him perfectly for that.
Actually, hold on. I'm about to look that up right now.
Sad But True by Metallica. That was such a perfect backtrack for that video package. I fucking loved it.
Sad But True.
They showed the American Badass Undertaker. They showed the Ministry Undertaker. They showed when he debuted, when he wore the purple gear.
They showed everything about Undertaker's career. It was great.
And the undefeated streak at WrestleMania, bro. We already know the vibes with that,
Now, it was a great song, great video package, and very well deserved for the Undertaker being the first inductee in the 2022 Hall of Fame. We then go in to the main event, the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Riddle, Austin Theory, AJ Styles, and Brock Lesnar. Now, this was they changed the matchup rules for George. Shut up, please. Thank you.
Shout out to George, the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT.
Now, they changed everything about this match as well when it comes to the intervals for people getting in the Elimination Chamber matchup. This was cut down to 2 minutes as well. Reason why we are not talking about that SmackDown Tag Team Championship match is because it never fucking happened. That match never happened. And they wasted 4 men's lives for 7 hours going into Saudi Arabia. Terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I am not going to be wasting 7 hours of my life flying to Saudi Arabia and not having a match. I better be having a match.
Bro, you gotta have Brock Lesnar money after this. You're gonna have Brock Lesnar money after this, Phil, if you ever had a match in Saudi?
If I'm not going to have a match in Saudi and I'm going to have to fly 7 hours just to not have a match, I want money. Give me money.
He's like, I want that shit. He's like, give me the money first, and we're all good.
Because that just fucking shows how disrespect.
The company.
that just shows disrespect to me. I don't know about you guys, but that's just disrespect.
Man.
Would you ask for your release?
Well, if I did, I'd be sitting on my ass for 2.5 years, just like that.
They'll tell you it's due to budget cuts, Phil. They release you. They say WWE wants to let you go, Phil. It was due to budget cuts, man.
No, it's not, because you guys are not going to pay me for not having a match when you wasted 7 hours of my life flying to Saudi Arabia. Like, no, just get me out of here. But the match started off with, I believe. Who did I say started off this match? It was Rollins in Theory, right? Yeah. So,
yeah.
So it was Rollins in Theory, and they were having a good old time doing sling blades and dance, and Seth dancing while the crowd was singing his music and everything like that. Now, Yeah, he's fucking great. But
Seattle.
Theory hits a clothesline in the corner and a leaping stomp, and then a fisherman suplex for a 2 count. Fireman suplex, that would have been a crazy move if that ever happened. The action spills to the outside where Rollins slams Theory into the chamber wall a couple of times. Seth then gets Theory up for a buckle bomb into the chamber pod. This is where Bobby Lashley got hit, and on his way down, they were doing the whole concussion protocol angle to get him out of the cell. And that's where things kind of went downhill. Rollins with a forearm and a penalty kick while the medical team was getting Lashley out of the pod. And Rollins then hangs Riddle into a tree of woe position, and he's just taunting while Riddle throws him off the top rope. At this point in time, Michael Cole then gets on commentary and says that due to medical situations that we can no longer control, we will have a new WWE champion because Bobby Lashley has been disqualified from entering the match. And at that point, I was just saying, what a sucky way to lose your WWE championship. After all of that, you just lose the WWE championship due to all of that.
Yep.
Now, it was time for a new participant to come on in, and Bobby Lashley was chosen to be a part of the match. Now,
Honestly, if Bobby wasn't injured, he would have teared stuff up. Let's see. If Bobby wasn't in here, if Bobby was not injured, I feel like he would have teared stuff up, honestly.
Now, at this point in time, when Bobby Lashley was supposed to be coming out, Brock Lesnar just said, fuck you, fuck your mother, and I'm going to enter this match right now.
Yeah. So he didn't give a fuck. So that wasn't the plan. That wasn't scripted. He's like,
that was completely unscripted.
So when Brock was breaking out, he's like, man, fuck the time. He's like, I'm putting myself out. I'm out this bitch. I'm gonna suplex everybody, and I'm being champ again. No Bobby, nothing.
So
that's exactly what happened.
So Bobby was supposed to be coming out, but Brock just breaks out of the pod, and he was just going absolute rogue on everybody. He hit an F5 to AJ Styles, gone. He hit an F5 to Seth Rollins, gone. And then he also hit a F5 to Riddle. And
I really thought Riddle and Brock should have had the face-to-face, honestly, before he got destroyed.
Now, we are just down to 2 people. Brock Lesnar and Austin Theory.
Phil, is this where I can finally file my is this where I can finally file that report? Is this where I can finally file
yes.
the report?
File the report. The man got legitimately demolished tonight, yesterday by Brock Lesnar. Brock tosses Styles out of the ring, and Theory wants to run out of the chamber, but the referees lock the chamber door. Lesnar then makes sure the door is locked by, tugging at it a little bit. And he takes off his MMA gloves. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's going to legitimately get killed tonight. You take off the gloves.
Let me tell you something about that. When he took the gloves off, I was like, yeah, you're done. I'm like,
this man was gonna get killed.
When you saw it, Phil, when you're like, when you saw it, Phil, where you're like, this man's good. This man's dead. This man's dead.
Listen, Brock Lesnar's already fucking scary enough as it is, but then all of a sudden, when you're taking the gloves off, and it's like almost putting the strap down to your perk angle. You know you're fucking done.
Yeah.
But he takes off his MMA gloves. And I was scared for Austin Theory's life at this point. Seriously, takes off his gloves.
This man,
no pain is coming when he does something like that.
Jeans took off the gloves and it was over for Theory. This man could not escape. This man
Theory starts running like he can escape. I'm like, what are you running?
Yeah, and dude, but the thing is, when he was climbing up the chamber walls, and this was crazy, he was climbing through the actual chain links of the fencing, and the top half of his body was outside the chamber.
He almost got out. He almost got out.
I was like, boy, I ain't never seen that in the chamber.
No, you know what? You know what would have been shocking if he were to escape? I wanted to see Theory take a huge bump and hit the announce table.
So
I think like how he got out is because the new Elimination Chamber is like, you know, built different than
it has bigger chain links that the superstars can climb up it like a lot easier.
I know we talk about when like things when you're done, when like for example when Kurt Angle takes off the straps, you're done. When Brock takes up when Brock takes up the gloves, you're done. But here's Undertaker moment right here too. Anytime Undertaker's in an Elimination Chamber match or a Hell in a Cell match, he slams the door behind him, bro, you're done. You're done too.
Yeah, whenever Undertaker did that slamming of the door shut, and whenever Hell in a Cell matches, he's always been a part of
Elimination Chamber. It didn't matter. He grabs it and he slams it behind him. You're like, yeah, you're done. There's no way out for you.
Now, he tries to lock himself inside a pod, does Theory, but Lashley kicks the door down and drags him out with a suplex on the floor. Brock then smiles, but Theory low blows him. Theory then goes, which is one of the fucking first mistakes, because you're not gonna fucking low blow Brock Lesnar.
You know, how did that work out for everybody? Everybody wins. Everybody has a win against Brock every time everybody hits a low blow on him. I feel like every time.
Now Theory gets in. Theory tries to do some more damage as he after the low blow, he hits a DDT for a 2 count, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is actually happening here in WWE? They promised twists and turns. If somehow fucking Austin Theory beat Brock Lesnar, I was gonna fucking kill myself. Now Brock is just angry at this point, and Theory begs for mercy. Theory then tries to scaling the chamber, and he's trying to go through the chain links at the top. And Lesnar, he's a fucking beast. He's climbing up with him, and he's trying to drag him down. Brock then gets Theory to the top of a pod, and he slams Theory's head into the plexiglass that is over one of the pods. So he just keeps slamming his head into it. Lesnar then lifts up Theory in an F5 position, and he F5s Austin Theory off the top of the chamber pod to the floor below. Now, like I said, I already have so much more respect to Austin Theory than a lot of people do in this community, but that just made me respect the guy even more, because having the trust in a guy like Brock Lesnar to do something like that, who can obviously beat any one of us any given day of the week, twice on Sundays, having a guy like that doing a spot like that towards you on top of the chamber pod, utmost respect.
Theory gained my respect when he took that spot. He did.
Utmost respect for Austin Theory. That was fucking fantastic. And
so
Theory was the MVP of this match tonight for me.
Yeah. Here's the question. Here's the question. If Bobby wasn't injured, you think him and Brock would tear everybody apart in that chamber match?
If Bobby Lashley was not hurt, I do believe those two would have been the final two, because that's what this entire match was revolved around.
If they were to go toe to toe, like they took out everybody, like Lashley did the Hurt Lock on frickin' Theory, and he did it to Riddle. AJ.
Yeah.
Final 4 would be AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, and have Bobby Lashley and Brock. Oh boy, that talk about a good stare down. If that was.
Yeah, I definitely would think that if Bobby was not hurt, it would have been Bobby and Brock as the final 2. But man, did they have a great audible in that Austin Theory type of series that they had in that final 2 for the Elimination Chamber. Great stuff there for sure.
Oh yeah, Riddle looked good too. Riddle was fantastic in this match too. I really enjoyed it in the ring in this match.
I honestly thought Riddle was kind of the afterthought in all of this. I didn't even really see much of it. I honestly didn't even really see Riddle do all that much. To be completely
he was
honest.
trying to, but I feel like I wanted him to do more.
I didn't even really see Riddle do all that much. So honestly, he was kind of an afterthought to me.
Yeah, Riddle didn't really do all that much in the match.
Riddle, I missed the Riddle in NXT where he was able to do all these crazy moves. He did a powerbomb / final flash combo, and it was fantastic. And I wanted to see him do that to one of them. I haven't seen him do that ever since he came up to the main roster.
I'm about to say we all like the thing with the new NXT thing is that we all know as soon as somebody come up to the main roster from the new NXT, somehow it just never works.
It's a curse.
It don't work out. I'm about to say, luckily, Bianca and Rhea, props to them. Finn, we don't know where Finn is now. Like when he first came up.
Is he still stuck out of country? I feel like he still is.
We don't know. But like, yeah, like it's something about like now when you come up from NXT, it's like no guarantee that you're ever going to be the same again. Look at what they did to my guy Keith Lee, bro.
Yeah,
man.
Especially with him, yeah. I mean, come on now, but
Ricochet.
But yeah, after all of that, Bobby Lashley is now injured. He will be going in for shoulder surgery, and he'll be out for the next 4 months, missing WrestleMania. It's terrible. It's a terrible way to lose your WWE Championship. And the fact that WWE knew that he was injured, but yet still made him compete anyway.
Yeah, like that's dumb. Why would y'all do that, bro? Like, why would y'all know? Like, y'all know that he's injured, so you be like, you know what, Bobby, we know that you're injured, but we're gonna throw you in this match anyway.
The man's gonna. He should have just vacated. He should have just vacated the title. Then they just had it. It's for the vacated WWE champion. Or they could have just gave us the news. Did they give us the news before Elimination Chamber went out the air?
No. It was right after.
They should have done that before. They should have done that. They should have said he's.
It was right after the Elimination Chamber went off the air, actually, to where they said that this injury angle is not an angle after all, and that he'll be having shoulder surgery and will be out for 4 months. So, listen, this was... It's a terrible, terrible situation. We just hope that at the end of the day, Bobby Lashley does come back better and stronger. And we'll see what happens to him later on down the road.
And Bobby Lashley's at this point, 5.
Yeah. Now, he does obviously definitely deserve a rematch down the line, but with the current plans, as of everything going on right now, with it being champion versus champion, with it being title for title, I don't know how. I don't even know. We can honestly see and this is probably going to sound really terrible when I say this, but we might have another Kofi Kingston situation on our hands to where he never actually gets his championship rematch.
Who
Bobby. I don't see them actually giving it.
Unless he put him on SmackDown.
Well, with Roman most likely holding both championship, he's going to be on both Raw and SmackDown.
He's going to help ratings. Roman's going to help ratings on both shows.
Well, I don't know about that. One person can't do everything, but
Bobby deserves credit because he had a good year. Bobby had a good year in 2021, but he was also having without a title as well. He most definitely is still having a good year so far. Like without a title. What do you think, Nate?
You said what?
I said Bobby Lashley had a good year in 2021, but yet he was still having a good year, but without a title. What do you think?
In 2021, yeah, Bobby had a really great year. I was happy when he took the title from Miz. I was really happy about that. I was like, yeah, my guy is finally WWE champion, so that's cool. I kind of wish that the Hurt Lock thing, the Hurt Business thing lasted a little bit longer than it should, just because now Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin ain't doing garbage. Like
they're chasing after the 24/7 title. So
yeah, nah.
Yeah. They treating my guy Shelton Benjamin dirty, bro.
Man, bro, Shelton, like I said, I wouldn't mind with the Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander thing. I said I wouldn't mind either one of them going for the United States title. That would be dope.
What I was gonna say. What about you,
If I
Love?
was Shelton Benjamin and this was the way that I was being treated, I would have never came back.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I said, like, the Hurt Business thing was cool, but then as soon as they broke it up, I'm like, oh man, like that, yeah.
What about you, Love? What about you about Bobby Lashley? Carried 2021, had a good year. He was having a good 2022, even without a title. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I just wish that his championship runs were worth more because he definitely lost to Kofi and a few other people, and he was putting a lot of compromising situations during his second Monday Night Raw run at times. So at times he looked like the strongest champion ever, and other times he's looked like stupid. And
yeah,
talking about when he comes out with the girls.
No, not even really that. Not even that. Just as far as like an actual match perspective. Just as some matches as champion, you shouldn't be put in situations that make you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? And during that time, Roman obviously was still champion, and Roman was being booked as he knows everything at all times. And Bobby was just like, oh, I might know today, like, and then he would end up losing. You know what I'm saying? And he just looked weird. So, not to mention the whole Hurt Business disbanding shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just all messed up since he's injured. So hopefully when he comes back, he can hopefully get some mic skills because I do not like when he talks on the mic. I think
that's
MVP
also
That's why-
holding him back.
That's why MVP. That's why MVP talks for him.
Yeah, but sometimes MVP gives him the mic and then Bob starts talking. I'm like, Bob, please, I love you, but God,
Just stop
you know what I'm
talking,
saying?
please.
Yeah. What about you,
Yeah.
Phil? You agree? He had a good year.
Listen, he had a great 2021. 2022 started off okay, but he got a meaningless WWE Championship run that, honestly, in my mind, it really should not have happened. He should have just not won the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble if he was just going to lose it 3 weeks later. It's fucking pointless because they went from Biggie to Brock Lesnar,
Bobby
to
Lashley.
to Brock Lesnar, now going to be Roman Reigns at WrestleMania in about 6 weeks.
And then eventually Drew McIntyre.
Well, listen, Drew McIntyre should not be the one to beat Roman. But,
Hopefully.
but we're hot-shotting and we're hot potatoing the WWE Championship when this
Corbin,
should be a championship that is one of the most prestigious in this entire company.
Yeah.
And that's what I fucking hate about it.
Hey, Corbin, that's kind of Corbin. That's kind of a little disrespectful. He says Bobby sounds like Barney. That's a little
get better mic skills, and you wouldn't be sounding like that.
Yeah.
Seriously,
But yeah,
he needs better mic skills.
But yeah,
and he's not a talker. You got to remember, guys, he's not a talker, but he's just there to kick ass. That's all it is.
We understand that, but when he does pick up that microphone, he can't talk.
That's why sometimes I just want MVP to just talk for him. He doesn't have to say anything. Just talk.
That's what guys like him should just be doing. Stay in the ring and don't talk.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes Carmelo Hayes can talk on the mic. I was gonna say that's why sometimes I want Carmelo and MVP.
Carmelo Hayes is one promo away to become a megastar, like Lost said.
One freaking promo away.
One promo away, and he's a fucking megastar.
Are you ready for MVP and Carmelo?
I don't know about that.
If that would happen, that would be great. But
Saul, where the heck did you get that idea?
Come on, that sounds great.
It
doesn't.
They were training together a few weeks ago, but
they were training together and they were having
Melo
like
doesn't
some
need
photos
that.
or whatever.
Melo just needs a few more weeks of like promo practice and he can stay as like North America champion for. I just don't want him on the main roster because if they destroy him on the main roster, that's going to be a huge body shot to me for my continuation of watching this damn program because.
But
he's the only reason why I like NXT.
I think Carmelo will most likely be NXT for life. Honestly, in my eyes, I feel like he'd be NXT for life.
But he deserves so much bigger than that. Like I had a whole freaking program to have him built up to be a young star, to be like to take Roman off at like a WrestleMania or something. But that would have to him be on the main roster.
If Carmelo were to step foot in the ring with anybody, he should face John Cena, and Cena would put him over.
Because it just I don't really want him. The only problem with that, I just don't want him in the ring with someone like Cena because Cena's going to end up losing. I want him in a situation to where he's going against someone who's fighting for the same thing he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Cena's doing him a service. It's like he's actually fighting for a shot because we already know the man can wrestle. We saw that on his first match in NXT. So it just he gets a little bit of that Mike like situation, just a little bit more. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm way lost because I'm tired of Trick Williams, bro. Okay.
You don't like Trick? You got 2 girls, 1 chain, 4 6.
Live wants all the girls, bro. Like
I love
every girl. Like, bro, share them.
Now here's the thing. I know we're just talking about Carmelo Hayes at this point, but that's fine. What the heck happens with Trick Williams after this? Because they're obviously just going to see Carmelo as the star. If Trick really does get released after all of this, that was just a fucking waste of time.
I think him and Carmelo should win. You know what? No. This would help. I think they should win the tag titles if they put him in the ring.
Trick can't wrestle, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Trick can't wrestle.
Oh, he can't.
Trick can talk, but he can't wrestle.
Yeah.
So let him stick to be a manager. So pretty much let him just stick to be a manager. Let him stick to be a hype man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just don't break them up for the love of God.
I'm about to say Trick is like freaking Malcolm Bivens right now.
Yeah.
We go. I talked about that before last time on the podcast. I talked about that one time. I feel like that's something that would happen, honestly.
Listen, Snuggles, we do not need Cody in NXT. Stop.
I see it.
You've been trolling this entire stream. I've seen your comments. Trust me. I've seen your comments. You've been trolling this entire time.
Now you see what I deal with in my lives, Phil.
But at the end of the day, guys, that was your entire Extreme Rules. I'm fucking terrible at these fucking sets.
Elimination Chamber.
I don't care. Extreme Rules is probably going to happen in Saudi Arabia next.
Regular rules. It's regular rules, Phil. It's regular rules.
But that was your entire Elimination Chamber 2022 review. Next time we're going to be doing a review, guys. WrestleMania.
Oh, WrestleMania.
Well, for pay-per-views, it's WrestleMania.
Wait, we didn't do a Revolution?
Well,
you talking about for
WWE? WrestleMania.
WWE wise. Okay.
Honestly, I want to do a fucking review of the next House of Glory show next month, but because we're gonna have fucking Jonathan Gresham and a low key for the
That sounds amazing.
That sounds
hou-
amazing.
That
for the
sounds
House
fire.
of, for the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship. I mean, come on now,
Where
that
can I
sounds
watch
fire.
that? Where can I watch that? Do I
Watch
Fight TV.
WrestleMania LA. You feel me?
Fight TV.
Fight
Fight
TV?
TV.
Okay.
I think it's only like around $10 or $20, something around there.
Forget that. Watch Wrestling.LA, not sponsored. You feel me?
Listen. Crown Jewel is not sponsoring that championship. I want to let you guys know that.
WWE is sponsoring.
Yeah.
WWE sponsoring Crown Jewel will happen in the summer of 2022.
Now, House of Glory is honestly a really good independent wrestling promotion outside of New York. It's a great promotion. We see guys like Cash Flow, Cam Broadway, Jonathan Gresham's going to be there. Fucking Malachi Black was at the last House of Glory event. Eddie Kingston was on the last House of Glory event.
Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews actually faced Malachi Black at that last event. I mean, they got a lot of stuff going on for House of Glory. So check them out if you haven't already. But that's it, guys. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Raw. Listen, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen there. But Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are on a collision course.
I can see
for WrestleMania.
Roman's going to be on Raw. I feel like Roman's going to be on Raw.
Title for title. This is going to be a ride, guys. It's going to be a ride.
Roman 2 belts. It's happening.
I'll talk to you guys very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We are the ones. Go get the merch, bonfire.
Fuck Cody Rhodes.
Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Fuck you for saying fuck Cody Rhodes. And we'll see you guys in the next one. We the ones.
We the ones.